So I finally got a new brush today for my figures. This is the old one right here. I've had this one for years, been using this one forever, and it's just getting too old now. And it broke the other day. You know, I could just glue that back in, but it's time for something new. This is just a random makeup brush. This one is more specifically for cleaning models, so it should be a lot better for my figures. And see there it says it's a anti-static brush. I was wondering like what's the point of it being anti-static, but on the back it says that the anti-static brush prevents static buildup, which attracts dust. So let's open it. Just gotta cut those strings. And here it is. Definitely looks a lot nicer than my other one. And if you take this off, it's got a smaller side that's going to be really helpful to get into some little hard to reach spots on some of my figures. Now how does this come off? There it goes. It's ready. And now I got to pick some figures to test it out on. It's kind of a hassle dusting all of these, so I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing one shelf a week, so it's not so overwhelming getting them all down, dusting them at once. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to that. One shelf a week every week should keep them good and dust free. So I think today we're gonna do the top shelf because Doflamingo, he definitely needs some dust to be cleaned out of all those spikes on his coat. So I'll get these ones down and dust them. See how the new brush works. Okay, so first is this Portrait of Pirates Luffy. I put the brightness pretty high so you can actually see the dust a little bit. See some right there. So let's see. That's already better. Being able to get right in there. Couldn't really get in there with my other brush. Get the rest of this. His arm here is kind of dusty, so gotta get it off. Yeah, this is already reaching spots that my other one wasn't, so now my figures are actually gonna be mostly clear from dust, as much as they can be. Now for the front and his hair. Let's see the hair. The hair is something I can never really get in with the other brush. See this little one? Oh yeah, that's amazing. Can actually get in between the hair. And the big side can kind of get in there. But yeah, definitely way better than the one I used to have. Actually, get the dust out of here now. And look at this, it can even fit right here in between his thumb. Was never able to get in there before. Can really get everywhere. The problem now is that the dust is floating all around my room, so maybe next time I should take them out somewhere else, like the garage, outside maybe. And now for Figuarts Zero Luffy. This one does look kind of dusty. I mean, I dust them every month or two, but I don't think it's enough. And there have been times where I've left them a few months too long, maybe, so. But yeah, I've had this one for quite a while. Just gotta make sure to dust him more often. I think I'm really gonna finally stick to my goal of brushing one shelf a week, dusting off one shelf a week of figures. Next up is my Resin Doflamingo Mushi. My first resin was this. Doesn't have too much dust on them. Guess I must have dusted him recently enough. So he still looks very clean, doesn't look too dusty at all, because I've been dusting him pretty regularly since he's, what, maybe only a year old, if even. But yeah, there's got to be some building up over here by now, so just going to try to get as much as I can in here. I can see this looking really disgusting, just full of dust stuck on it, if I don't keep up with it like this, because I've seen other figures and they look gross when the dust like gets stuck on there that even the brush won't take it off if you let it get that far sometimes. And I almost forgot about this Dofy. He's got quite a bit of dust on his base here. Get that off. And now to dust Dofy himself. There's a lot coming off of there. See it just flying through the air. Yeah, I really should do this in a different spot next time. And now they're back on the shelf, fully dusted. And then here I've got this empty spot. I'm thinking of getting the Master Studio treble and putting him there. Now that would be good. I might get him, we'll see.